Hello and welcome to Ohio Hobbies. It's been a minute since we did a box of pennies, so we're about to get into it. Let's get in here and let's make sure that these are circulated. I've had these sitting around for a few weeks just waiting. Oh, they look circulated to me. So I'm hoping they've been sitting around with an Indian head, or at least a bunch of nice wheats, maybe some older wheats. Definitely even some copper in there. Yep. I'm not seeing any enders on the top. That is, looks like a 1970 something. And we got another copper one there. Looks like a 1981. All right, well, if I find anything in these, I will bring you along. So while you're waiting, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down there. And then let's enjoy the ride. 1940. That's a good sign. Hopefully they get older. Second roll. Third coin in. And we have Canadian. 1980. First foreign find of the box. 2 rolls in. We'll add it right there. Very same roll. And I popped out another 1940. Second 40 of the box. Both out of Philly. Right there, we're going to stack them up. All right, here we go. Roll number 4. And we have Canadian number 2, 2008. Second foreign of the box. We're going to put it right there. And then we have this one. We have a 69. You see it right there, out of Denver. Let me go ahead and get my scope set up and we will take a look at this thing. Okay, now we can actually take a look at this thing. We are looking at a 1969 out of Denver. And we are going to flip that over. And we are going to look to the right of the memorial building. And once again, there is no FG there. I have spun it, flipped it, zoomed in on it some more, and there is nothing. There may be a small hint. You can see just a little bit of a mark right there, a little bit of a gleam, whatever you want to say, a shiny spot. That still does not resemble an FG when I get in zoomed in close. So I'm pretty sure this is a shining example of a 69D, no FG. Now it does have some damage, so it's not in great condition, but it is a variety, and we're going to add it right there to the collection. This happens to be the find out of roll number 5, and we just added a 1952 out of Denver. That is going to be the third wheat we added to the collection, first from the 50s. Roll number 8 leaves us this one right here. Another foreign. That is number 3 Canadian, 1998. So we will add it right there. So this here was roll number 9. You can see it's very loose. I usually keep these ends tight because I do rewrap them in these and take them back to the bank because I have to re-roll them to send them to the bank. If you look, see there's a ring around there. This whole thing was very loose. The coins were actually rattling around in it. Well, when I dumped them out, can you see that one right there? All scratched up. I thought, man, this has got to be the one. This is the one that did it. It's all scratched up. It's probably smashed. It's a little bit bigger than normal. Nice, clear, scratched up video of the memorial there, or picture of the memorial. We can see that it is a 1984. No clue if it's got the double ear or not. I'm not even going to bother trying to find it. But underneath my fingers here is the find of the roll. We're going to pick it up here and take a good look at it. 1999. Elizabeth II. 1 penny. Alright. Let me coinoscope this thing and let's see where it's from. Two different things. I'm not sure which is which. But the two different things I see on Coinoscope are Great Britain and United Kingdom is what it shows. I'm not real great with geography. Better with coins, even though I'm just now learning this. But I'm not sure what the difference is between the Great Britain penny and the United Kingdom penny, but it shows the exact same image front and back for that penny. Now, the reason why that was in the ring in the roll, let's take a really good look at this. Let us grab, we'll just grab this one right here. It's nice and shiny. I believe it says 2010 on it. And we're going to lay that right over top of this one. Actually, let's grab a dull one. I'm getting a shine off of that. So let's grab a dull one just so you can get a better look at it. We're going to line up the top edge and you can see a size difference. Let's see if we can get it to line up just a little bit better. All right, there we go. And you can see the size difference there. That Great Britain or UK coin, the penny, definitely is bigger. I'm surprised they even got it in the roll, especially when we're talking halfway down the roll. But that is my first find of those, the Great Britain or UK coin. I have never found one of those yet. And this is box number 25 for me all time ever searching. So 25 boxes in and I have a Great Britain penny, 1 penny. So pretty proud of that one. We're gonna add it right up there above the 3 Canadians because it's a little more special. And we'll get back to searching. And that one's going back to the bank. Is roll 12. And I had a date up showing 1957 out of Denver. So that is our youngest one of the box. We're gonna put it right there next to the 1952. And then this one was wheat side up, so we get to look at this one together. I have not looked at it yet. And it is a 1956 out of Philly. So we are going to put it right there next to the 57 that we pulled out of the exact same roll. Can't beat that when you got 2 wheats in the same roll. We are 5 wheats in and only 12 rolls. I think our odds are pretty good. This is going to be a good box. Very next roll, and apparently this box is going to keep producing because we just pulled a 1948 out of Denver. We will put it right next to all the 50s in between the 40s. Another roll and another wheat. Up verse up, 1956 out of Philly. We're going to go ahead and add it to the collection. Roll number 28, and we finally have another find. That's a 1950 out of Philly. And just as I thought the box was cooling down, and then we find that 1950, it also spit out a really ugly one. Right there, 1928. The good thing about that one is right there. We're gonna fill a hole today. Been a while, but I'm looking forward to putting that one in there, even if it is just a spot holder like that one. Well, I'm going through roll number 30 right here, and as I'm searching through, I spot something that's not a penny. We have a 2006 dime. We'll add it there. Another miscellaneous find. Gotta love finding dimes and those pennies. Roll 31. Not really a find. Just thought I'd give you a smile. Found that in the roll. Very next roll. And this box apparently is going to heat back up. Because we are going to have a 1977 Canadian. That is our 4th Canadian in the box and the 5th foreign overall. And we have a wheat. I haven't seen the date yet. We're going to see that together. 1951 out of Denver. So we will add it right next to the 52 out of Denver, I believe that was. Yep, 52, 51. Both out of Denver. And we're still smiling now. Very next roll, and once again, we're going to add another wheat to this collection. It's a red one. You can see that red toning on there. And it is a 1945 out of Philly. So we will slide these down. And that was a 48, so we'll put it right there. That makes wheat number 11. Yeah, not too bad. With the fact we got 17 rolls left to go. Look at that. We found the lucky smiley face. And now, very next roll again. Look at this. 3 in the very same roll. 3 of them. All wheat side up, reverse up. We get to reveal all 3 from the same roll. Let's do it. We're going to start with this tone. It's got a bit of a rainbow tone in it. You can just pick it up. 1958. Looks a little rusted on the front. Out of Denver. So let's see. We're going to add that one. That is the first 58 of the box. So we'll add it there. Which one do we want to reveal next? Let's do this one. Go right in a row. Oh, look at that. I didn't even think about it. I just picked it up. 1944 out of Philly. What a reveal. I ruined it. I wasn't even thinking about it. Just picked it up and showed it. All right. That's a 45. So we'll go right next to the 45. We're starting to line up the wheats out of this box. Ever since we found that one, we're back on the hot streak. All right, let's do this one the right way. Here we go. Yeah, and it actually looks like the lines are pretty good in the wheat. Some nice. It's in nice condition, actually. I'm guessing it's going to be newer, 57, 58-ish. Let's see. 57 out of Denver. All right, we are going to sit it with this other 57 out of Denver right there. And we're going to get on the next roll. So this is roll 36 of the box. And we've seen it already. 1957 out of Denver. Well, I guess I should at least show you the back of it. Oh, wow. I hadn't looked at the back of it. Oh, boy. Looks almost like it was glued to something. At least I think that's glue. I don't think it'll come off. So it's pretty badly messed up, but we're still going to add to the collection. Absolute very next roll. Once again, we have reverse up another wheat. This time it's a 1955 out of Denver. We're going to add it right up there to that collection. Roll 38 is going to give us another one. Right there, wheat side up. We're going to look at it. 1956 out of Denver. All right, we're going to add it right there to the pile. The growing pile of wheat. Look at that. Zoom. And we still have all those to hunt. Number 39. It's going to give us 2. I already seen the dates. They were date side up. We're going to start with the 1947 out of Denver. In pretty decent shape. And 1955 out of Philly. We are just rolling in wheats in this box. Loving every minute. Roll 40 is going to drop on us 2 finds. I want to start with the wheat. I've seen this side. It's pretty slick. Usually when it's that slick, it's a nice old date. So let's see what we got. Oh no, it is a 1956 that is just beat. And I was hoping for teens or even single digits. But we got fooled by a 1956. And I relocated these so they were a little closer than way up there. And it's also going to give us our 5th Canadian of the box. 1986. I'm leaving those up there. No, we might as well look at this one just like this. This is roll 42. Sorry, it took me a minute to figure out where I was at. So I seen up a little bit farther, we're going to come across at least a Canadian. So I figured, why not check the whole thing? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have a wheat. A 39? Looks like it might be a 39. Oh, that is beat on the date. I don't think that's a 9 though. Wow. I'm not sure what that one is. I'm gonna have to do some more checking on that one to try to figure out what it is. We haven't even made it to the Canadian yet. There's our Canadian. Right there. 1995. We'll stick it right there. Let's finish this off. Alright, that's it for that roll. I'm gonna try to figure out if I can come up with a way to tell what the date is on that. We know it's 1930 something. I'll try to figure it out and get back with you. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about my thought process here. I was looking at this. We know it's 1930 something. We know that's not a 1. We know that's not a 2. 3 is a possibility. We know it's not a 4. 5 is a possibility. It's not a 6 because it's not closed. It's not a 7. 8, it's not closed right there. So we're not going to go with 8. And 9, it doesn't look anything like the other 9. It would be looped down with a tail. So we come down to a 3 or a 5. Now, having said that, if we look right here, where that comes down and actually starts to loop up, there should be a top of a 5 right there. I'm going to go with 1935 on this one. I don't see how it could be a 3 because of this extra, it's coming up and around right there. So, I don't know if you disagree or not. It could have been a 3, but I'm pretty sure the scope really doesn't pick it up that well. Maybe you can see a little bit better there how it starts to loop back up. It starts to loop back up around and make it look like a 5. So, like I said, I'm going with 1935. Roll 43 just dropped in 1948. Roll 44, and we get a 1947 out of Denver. Roll 49 is going to give us 3 finds. We get 1942 out of Philly. And we get this one wheat side up. That's dirty. And it is a 1945 out of Philly. And another Canadian. 1978. It's time for a recap. We're going to start here, work our way down, wrap up over there somewhere, possibly. Well, no, let's see. We will start right here. That very first coin there, this one here, is 1969 out of Denver. And we'll pop it up on the screen real quick. It happens to be, well, I thought it was an OFG, but looking at it again, I am spotting the part of the G right there. So, and actually there's a line right there as part of the F. So I'm going to say that is not the no FG that I thought it was originally. We did find the dime from 2006. These are our 2009s. We have one of the presidential. We have 3 formative years, 4 birth and early childhood, and 4 of the professional life. Down here we have 2 1974S, 2 69S, 3 68S, including that really nice one looking there. That one's shiny. Still got a lot of the red to it. We have 5 1959s. And up here we have our 1928, which I am thrilled about because that one is going to be, at minimum, a spot filler in the book. Because as of right now, you can see I have nothing from 1928. And then we move on to the 35 that was a hard one to figure out. 2 1940s, both Philly. A 42 from Philly, 44 Philly, the 245 Phillies. We had 247 Denvers. I'm still missing the 47 Philly, and we have the 48 Phillies. All right, as I was saying, and this was a bit wrong here, that is a Denver. So we had 1 Philly and 1 Denver from 1948. We have right here, we have the 1950 Philly, 51 Denver, 52 Denver, 55 Denver on the bottom, Philly on the top. 1956, we have 3 from Philly, and that one's a Denver. 1957, we have all 3 Denvers. And 1 right there, 58 out of Denver. Okay, getting over here, we have, as usual, my stack of 1960s that I'm going to go through for small and large date sometime whenever I feel motivated. We have what I'm holding on to as the Lucky Smile, because as soon as we found that, we started finding a bunch of weeds. So I'm going to hold on to the Lucky Smile for now. And let's see, we have 2, 4, 6, 7 Canadians in this box. And that was the 77, the 98, the 2008, the 1980, 78, 86, and 95. And then what I'm going to consider the find of the box, just because I've never found one before, and it wasn't even the size of the penny. It was a little bit bigger than a penny. We have the 1999 out of Great Britain or UK, whatever. Whichever, I don't know. I'm going with Great Britain though, I believe, from trying to do some research on it. I also noticed if you flip it straight over, it is not centered. It's rotated slightly. I don't know if that's normal for them or not, but it is rotated. And I'm going to add it to my collection just like that, except for I will put a date down here that I don't usually do when I film, because I never know when I'm going to release these. So, that is the recap for this one. If you would, go ahead and give me a like down below. Hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and turn on that bell notification. That way you're notified each and every single time I post a video and you never miss anything. Down in the description, you will find my email address if you wish to send me anything. Down below that is my P.O. box if you wish to send an item. And below that, if you are willing and able and have the ability to, is my PayPal address if you would like to donate to the channel to help keep these videos coming and help keep me hunting. I'm enjoying every minute of this. I hope you enjoy some of it too. All right, until next time, please Thanks for watching, and get your hobby on.